Hey, Mean Boys and Girls. Connor McSpadden here. Wanted to remind you guys that the Mean Boys podcast is brought to you by Don Carlos Taco Shop in La Jolla, California. The purveyor of the finest Mexican food in the world in La Jolla, right down the street from the La Jolla Comedy Store. You can order our signature Mean Boys burrito, Carne Asada, and check out eataburrito.com for more information. Love Don Carlos. Get it into your life however you need to do it. Just make it happen. In addition to that, please follow the show on Twitter at Mean Boys Podcast. We interact with people every day. That's if you guys want to yell at us or text us some, send us some stupid shit. That's probably the best way to do it. If you got anything longer you want to send us, like games or weird questions or messages or love letters, that will go to meanboyspodcast@gmail.com. Again, we read that all the time. And finally, please tell a friend about the show, or the closest the thing that you have to a friend, knowing our listening audience. And also, review the show on iTunes. It's very easy, and every time I talk to somebody, they're like, oh yeah, I love the podcast. Haven't reviewed it on iTunes yet. Fuck you, all right? Super easy, all right? It's just... I know you forgot your password. Recover it, get the thing sent to your email, and then just type something out twice to make our fucking show less rinky-dink, all right? Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Mean Boys Podcast, where everything's made up and your prayers don't matter. I'm Connor McSpadden.
I'm Keith Carey.
And I'm...
a float from the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Gay Parade.
Oh.
Your head is very inflatable.
Really-
Joe's unpleasant.
And I would love to dispute that if it were not for the series of strings that are being held to people to hold you down.
Dude, I mean, I really did think, the other day, I need to gain some weight just to keep my head in proper proportion. Dude, because, I swear to God, when I start to gain weight, it goes right in my face, and my face is first to go, last to show. It's like a fucking Marine. It's just...
like a pyramid scheme. It all goes to the top.
I also just feel like the sound of disdain you make sounds like a parade float deflating slowly.
Yeah.
You do kind of look like Mr. Mackey went on Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
That's fair. That's very, very...
Okay.
Dude, I'm worried I'm going to get jowly as I get old. I really think...
You're worried? I cannot wait for Jolly Joe.
Dude, I've really...
Jolly Joe sounds like an old-timey prospector.
There's no gold to be panned around here, see?
Your personality has jowls, I think it's fair to say.
I left a foot in the Philippines.
By the way, the way we warm up for this podcast is just expressing our disdain for various human beings, and just listening to Joe's complete flippant attitude towards our fellows and I was just like, these are Nixon tapes for the irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing.
Connor's goddamn friends in the Inland Empire is the trashiest goddamn thing I can imagine. Bunch of little skater fags playing grab ass with each other, Haldeman.
Because I was like, yeah, I feel bad for this guy. Joe's like, oh, I don't. I absolutely. Yeah. It was just
bunch of garbage, Ross working shit people.
Mr. President, I've heard they've acquired Mountain Dew Code Red.
They're enriching.
Spray Agent Orange over them, Haldeman.
By the way, I went
discontinued Agent Orange.
They'll think it's a Faygo flavor.
I went and visited my high school friends, and their big project right now is they bought a small oak barrel that they put Jack Daniels in, which they are barreling their own Jack Daniels waiting 4 months.
But they're barreling whiskey they already bought?
They already bought it.
Yeah. Well, it's a smaller barrel, so he described it as the hyperbolic time chamber from Dragon Ball Z, but for whiskey, because the surface area of the wood is
Well, I
greater.
look forward to these dumb idiots drinking bad whiskey in 4 months.
This is like a plot of a fucking silent movie during Prohibition. Fucking Agent Maw, you see? Because I can't ship my hooch down from Canada. I saw it on a Zoetrope and a Nickelodeon.
Zoetrope and Nickelodeon, the two best words I've ever heard in a sentence together.
Zoetrope sounds like a fucking alt roller derby girl.
Oh God, what's the? Oh, I remember I went on a horrible date with a girl to a museum, and I just remembered the highlight was me riffing on daguerreotypes, and I'm like, somewhere Joe just got a headache right now.
I don't know what daguerreo is.
Daguerreotypes is the first kind of photograph. It was done on metal, is with chemicals or some shit. I don't remember exactly.
All right, yeah. It's
all
like
right.
I can't believe that day didn't work out.
Abort! Mexican joke!
Ay, so topical.
When he said daguerreotypes, I knew I had to suck his cock. Anyway.
This magic moment.
Oh no, daguerreotype. The San Diego Zoo posted a video of a baby orangutan attending his first day of sign language school. Donald Trump remarked, "See, I'm already improving education in the inner cities."
Oh,
my God.
China is renewing their investment in the space program, which explains that space shuttle that's had its blinker on the whole fucking way to the moon. God.
Oh, Lord.
The moon was such a necessary detail in that joke. Chinese people to the moon. I'm gonna sail across the sea and send the Japs to the moon.
There's been a lot of old-timey intolerance already.
Oh, yeah.
A D.C. police officer has been charged with a DUI while on duty, has reportedly been received paid vacation for shooting his own liver. Been received. Good one, con man.
A study finds Facebook posts containing false information are more likely to receive likes and shares. This explains the popularity of Conor McSpadden's recent post, "I am not a cum-filled balloon animal."
I would like to note for the listening record that my friends I went to high school with, their two notes were more Joe, more Tom, less you.
Dude,
Well, fuck me, apparently.
everyone feels more Tom and less y'all.
Well, yeah, he was just like, "Can you just make him an official Mean Boys?" And I was like, "Fuck off!"
No.
It's like making Ralph an official Simpson, man. He's just right where he needs to be, my man.
Yeah, there's no room for you on the couch, boy. All right.
Bro, as somebody who lives with Tom, I promise you, you're getting enough Tom. This is the proper amount of Tom.
It really is. Like,
Yeah, well, yeah,
wanting more Tom, it's like a fucking Augustus Gloop, like trying to drink the river of chocolate like you think you want to, but you're going to get stuck in a tube and go to a furnace.
You're
of
just going to
sanity.
have a nonsense headache. Like, you don't understand. What you don't understand about Tom is that he is Tom at 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, I'll wake up, I'll go outside on the porch, and I'll be like, "Why do rabbits?" And I'll be like, "I haven't had my coffee yet, bro." Just
Yeah. That's not him turning it up, it's him turning it down on
Oh,
the show.
yeah, absolutely.
Turn down for what? Literally.
What I call Will John, he's normal sized. A group of children at a camp in Malaysia were threatened with snakes as part of a team building exercise. Oh, sure, but when I get attacked by a snake at summer camp, it's just because Counselor Jerry says I have pretty eyes.
Needs more words.
Oh, fuck off a dick hole.
He
shit.
does.
Oh, a biting slam from Keith Carey. Fuck off a dickhole shit.
Take it back to the
Oh, the poet laureate.
You do have pretty eyes.
Thank you.
Yeah, but your joke was shit. Go fuck yourself.
All right, cool. I'm going to take off.
Yeah, too bad they're just dampened by the rest of you. The lotus flower and the swamp blooms.
My eyes are a rose growing out of like a dirty sidewalk.
Oh, yeah, your eyes are the worst, Banksy. The creator of Sour Patch Kids has passed away this week. He will receive the traditional family burial, being hastily shoved into a purse, half-eaten, then left into a glove compartment until he gets hard and gross.
I stopped hearing words a lot of the way into that. It just became blah, 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 gross.
I don't know, man.
I like the idea.
Not a good week for me.
The Pentagon has classified active combat troops in Iraq as advisors rather than soldiers. In other news, the police have seen a decrease in brutality cases and a rise in extreme massages.
I like that. The Philippines have officially ended their ally status with the United States. Barack Obama was seen sailing across the Pacific with a boombox and a copy of Peter Gabriel's In Your Eyes.
Oh, I can't...
You know, on an interesting note, if you ever heard the Dan Carlin episode on the Spanish-American War, you could actually hear Dan Carlin say the N-word. So if that would...
Whoa!
If that's a bucket list...
New bump, everybody.
Oh, man, new opening title song.
He calls it a word I don't like to use. They call it, and he says like he says again. Yeah, I'm not gonna. We've besmirched the man enough.
By the way, our original Dan Carlin sketch is like the 12th highest upvoted thing on the Dan Carlin subreddit.
Yeah.
And it's just all people saying, "It's good, but he's talking too fast."
Yep. And they did not like the threesome one. Just besmirching their audience.
Oh, it was immediately down. Yeah, any kind of Dan Slammer, it was not.
He was foolish.
Come on down to Daddy's and get the new Dan Slammer.
Dan Slammery. Doesn't he do weather on some local news station?
Sounds like where I'd get laid.
By the way, my weather...
The Dad Slammery. You go down there, you find your father's love and a penis. That's what they'll do. They're all in the 50s, you see? Come on down.
That is the name for like the DL Montana gay bar, the Dan Slammery. Dan Slammeries. And then it's just, oh, God.
They had that in Montana. It's called the Bush.
By the way,
To 9 months,
I was talking to a gay fellow that was friends with a Republican in one of my gigs in the middle of nowhere, and it was the most adorable gorilla kitty friendship ever. And at the end of the show, he was telling me about hooking up in the bush a little bit, and I was like, "You got to tell me where this bush is. I'm just curious." And he goes, "It's on the intersection of Magnolia and Fruit Street." And I was like, "You idiots, put it on Fruit Street! All right, you're in the most hostile environment ever, and you're okay." Anyway,
That's about hiding in plain sight shit.
Yeah, it's not the bush isn't a place on a map. It's a place in your heart.
To be fair, they trimmed all the shrubs on Faggot Avenue.
Have a bunch of deciduous plants there. They're all bare in the winter.
Can't get blown near a palm tree.
The fronds keep falling down.
Sounds like rhubarb Rudy.
I got bonked on the head with a coconut when I was blowing someone.
so when people think it's seasonal, I just like to think it's Mother Gaia crying. A Kentucky woman that fell asleep in a dumpster woke up in the back of a garbage truck. In light of the incident, Keith's mother has been named Methadone Forrest Gump.
As soon as I heard garbage truck.
It's
They were also telling me they're remiss to the like of Keith's mother slams, and I was like, it has been a good while.
I'm gonna
Sure has.
I'm gonna feel bad about this, but there's just nothing else to do. In honor of Halloween, IHOP unveiled their new item, Scary Pancakes. Restaurant customers have lauded Keith Carey as the man who conquered fear. Sorry, Keith.
As soon as Keith hears like a carb-rich food stuff when we record, for the listeners, he takes his headphones out and takes a cleansing breath.
You understand? Like, it's not just food. It's like food, masses, anything round, like
Spheres.
Oh god,
Most
We're both
most
really
bacteria.
good. I can't be mad.
The word congealed.
Also, I'm really upset that there's not a better name than Scary Pancakes.
I know, that's lazy.
Yeah.
That's the least amount of work you can
Fucking
do.
Scary Pancakes. I have contempt for all our animal fucking
At
customers.
least
Fucking
spooky.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, let's come up with a better Denny's pancakes, like the Flapjack the Ripper. I think.
Flapjack the Ripper.
yeah.
Flapjack's the Ripper. Ripper the Flapjack. Whatever. The pieces are there.
Ripper the Flapjack.
It's better than Scary Pancakes.
Yo, you take a broad out the fucking make out point, you Ripper the Flapjack.
No, I used to get blown behind Flapjack Rippers in fucking Plentywood.
However, I do believe the Scary Pancakes are ghost-shaped and have pumpkin flavoring in them. So if that's not the cutest damn thing you ever heard.
Oh, that does sound pretty good.
All right, well, what are you guys doing after this?
Do they come with fruit?
Only if
Maybe
you
like
eat
a
them.
blueberry.
Ooh, berry.
I'm trying harder than they did. A new study ranked the top 10 most in-demand job skills around the globe. The top 3 are data mining, statistical analysis, and butt stuff. Newark County butthole.
By the way, someday we'll be issuing a Mean Boys glossary for the people that did not listen to whatever episode 8 Newark Candy Landfill was on and don't know why we say that every time. Tom Goss told me a story about him being in Oklahoma and talking to a guy that liked Mean Boys, and he was like, last night I felt like I was really on fire, but tonight just something, it just felt like, and the guy goes, a Newark County landfill.
That's heartwarming.
Also, calm down. You're in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
your landfills
Your
are pale
state-
in comparison.
yeah,
The Newark County landfill is Disneyland compared to your shitty tornado magnet of a state.
Your state's a landfill.
Tornado magnet. All right, well, there's the episode title.
Your state's a landfill of Indians.
Oh, no.
That's what they did.
Hey, in our defense, we used every part of the indigenous people's resources. That was where you cringed? We had 9 minutes about a historian saying the N-word not moments ago.
He was quoting a racist person. All right.
An Oregon man was arrested on Sunday for attacking his landlord with a samurai sword. In a related story, Tom Goss's forehead scar started to ache as he stared into the middle distance. My brother, I feel you.
There were two, but then he got Tom lost.
I like how we immediately vetoed the idea of Tom being on every show, and then we just talk about him when he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that makes him fun.
He's never really gone. A restaurant in France has just opened in which all the chefs and staff suffer from Down syndrome. Upon arriving, the diners will be seated by the maitre Wait. Customers report the waiter pointed to the table's floral decorations and said, "Are you going to eat that?" For the grand opening, the chef has prepared his signature dish, foie gras and Lego pieces.
We got to figure out the tallest skyscraper in New Jersey to say after someone does a joke like that.
Do we have to keep going?
Oh, God.
I made a fort in the coat room. They're blankets you wear.
They serve Escar slow.
It got a 5-star rating for doing all its homework on time.
Yeah, this place had great reviews on Derp.
Oh, it was on Help Me Tie My Shoes. By the way,
just did a spit take.
he did. He sure did. But this reminds me of one of the. Do you ever just see something in the world and it just you get so sad that it exists? I saw something in a
Yeah, I'm
Walgreens.
sitting across from him.
Good night, everybody. That's the show. It's
Even
an
in our
8-minute episode
blinding
this
mirth, you found a way to hate.
Help me tie my shoe.
Fucking asshole. I'll hide the words. We're all not good people. Oh my god, the short bus boy. The coloring outside the line cook. I can't breathe.
Oh no.
So should I go?
Yeah.
Sad. Well, but to finish my story, I saw a ribbon in a Walgreens that had a penguin on it, and it said, "I dressed myself." And doesn't that just make your heart break for some poor mother who got pregnant at 38?
Well, that's what they have instead of an employee of the month thing.
Oh my God! I can't even say it. Does the employee of the month get their own parking spot for the tricycle?
Sir, can I check your helmet?
All right. My napkin goes on my foot.
Sir, we have a jacket and pinned mittens code.
Let me bring you some appetizers. Here's some crayons.
Is this Play-Doh spaghetti gluten-free? A teacher convicted of raping a 13... I can't. A teacher convicted of raping a 13-year-old student slit his own throat in the courtroom. The man survived, once again being foiled by a gash that was too small.
Oh no! That was.
I just turned off the lights and put up the chairs at fucking the Tard Factory or wherever we're eating.
Turn down forever. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my God! I'm trying to think of more things, and I don't like where my brain's going.
Yeah.
It's fine, he lived.
Oh, not for that.
I know, I'm trying to move us off of this because we're going to hell.
All right, well, guys, this is going to be a strong 90-degree turn. An Oklahoma City owl named Mr. Tiger, famous to locals for his popular live stream, was murdered this week. His handler issued a tearful statement asking the world, "Who did this? Who?
Yeah, Mr. Owl was the manager.
He cut my hours.
And my hair. I get to wear a tall hat because I make the bread.
To wear a tall hat.
All right, we're not going to break till we name this restaurant. Red, robbing my mother of all her free time due to my disability.
I pee in the toilet like a big boy, RD.
God, I got nothing.
How about just Donnie's?
Donnies.
The Mean Boys.
Marie coloring book calendar.
Should have never been allowed to be Bornigans. I fucked it up.
What?
I was going for a Bennigan's thing. It didn't work.
God.
Look, we milked this fucking prostate dry, okay?
Buffalo water wings. All right. I got it. Let's go. I'll see you in a minute.
Halloween is coming. The blood moon is rising. Ghosts and goblins will roam the streets. And like a dark prophecy whispered on an unholy tongue, heed this warning. Twisted Nerve Productions, in association with the Fountain Valley Homeowners Association, are proud to announce Spooktown 2016. That's right, for one night only, the 3 blocks of homes between Brookhurst and Euclid are pulling out all the stops, providing a gauntlet of family-friendly scares and trick-or-treating opportunities. It's gonna make every other all-ages Halloween block party look like a bag of hot ass water. All the houses are getting in on the action. They're hanging up dangly plastic skeletons that are so spooky, you'll piss shit out of your dick's butthole. We got jack-o'-lanterns, jill-o'-lanterns, and everything in between. Our pumpkins come in all genders, and if you've got a problem with that, go back to your house and fuck a blender. It's gonna be festive to death. Every house is coming in hot with full-size candy bars. That's right, full size. We're talking 16 bars of name brand chocolate at every door. You wanted fun size? Then go trick or treat on Bitch Baby Island, fuck knows. This is how we do it on the FV streets. The Asian family on the corner's handing out some crazy oriental candy you've never even heard of. Is it regular chocolate? Is it like spicy maybe? Will it turn you into a gremlin? We don't fucking know, and neither does the FDA. Larry Tomlinson on Sycamore Drive is back, and this year he's handing out candy like a sensible human being. No more of that toothbrush bullshit. We've got Larry on contract saying he'll play ball, and if he tries to improve your dental hygiene, kill his dog with a brick. The Robinsons are out of town, but they left a bucket of candy and a sign that says take one. So take one, just one. If you take 2, we will find where you live and make your mom deep throat a cactus. That creepy kid Tyler Dawson on Pepper Tree Lane turned his garage into a haunted house. That's right, he's got trash bag hallways for days, and his little goth buddies are gonna be popping out of the walls and making you so scared you'll fucking kill yourself. Tyler's parents aren't super stoked on it, but they're letting it slide because if they don't, they're worried he'll bring a gun to school. Jake Milton and his little shithead friends are going to be egging houses and stealing candy all goddamn night. Think he's behaving poorly? Suck a dick, dude, because Jake's dad is in prison, and he lashes out because he lacks a strong male role model to the max. And just like every year, we'll be closing out the night with a block-wide, full-throttle, take-no-prisoners costume contest. Everyone's invited, from toddlers dressed as Pikachu to sluts dressed as Slutty Pikachu. Winner gets a Baskin-Robbins gift certificate. Loser gets hepatitis. Spookfest 2016. It'll make you come a nightmare.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Meat Boys are back with a new fan-submitted game by one of our favorite listeners. I call him the Anti-Colby. His name is Callie Velasquez, or her name. I don't really fucking know, but they send a lot of cool shit. This
that's
week,
a lady.
Oh, yeah?
I think so.
Sounds like a lady.
So it's so weird how many female fans we have.
Yeah.
I'm truly disturbed by it.
And they're all into like dressage and weird like fancy shit.
Oh, they're all lovely young
Yeah.
ladies.
Yeah, we like ponies and rage.
Yeah, they're like high society like Mexican politicians' daughters. It's like what the fuck? What kind of net are we casting here?
We received a tweet with a Karnak t-shirts with some boobs next to it, and I was just like, oh, what? Like I was absolutely not surprised by the drawing of me blowing Keith with a California shaped dick in front of it.
a little upset to be left out of that, by the way.
Well, Joe,
I mean, try me jerking off.
always a
with bush or
bridesmaid, huh?
something. Yeah, exactly.
You're just jealous.
Yeah.
Someone put your dick on a drawing of Joe. All right, I just put out the bat signal. It's gonna happen.
You know, I'm not ashamed to admit I need a little attention every now and then, team.
We should have.
I'm communicating my needs.
If we get enough dick pics, we'll do like a dog show of penises for me and Joe. And we'll
Oh my
select the
god,
winner.
we should have a Mean Boys
Western-
dick pageant.
Oh my god, yes.
A Western Terrier with their new plumage.
Call to action: create a burner email account, and then send us your dick on top of a piece of fan art, and we will institute a Twitter poll.
Oh, I love this.
Winner gets a thing.
Yeah, winner gets whatever the next T-shirt is. I'll send you one. Does
Yeah.
that sound fair?
And honor you'll get. Glory.
Mostly the T-shirt.
You got it. These animals aren't motivated by titles. All right. Well, this game, one of my favorite premises, just right out of the gate, of anything I've ever heard. This is Generation 5 Pokemon or City in New Mexico.
gonna feel like we don't need a jingle for that one.
Yeah, I don't know. What is a Pokeball opening and then a tumbleweed blow by sound effect?
I choose you. Turquoise jewelry purchased by the freeway.
Oh my god, my a good friend of mine, Alfonso Ochoa, went to New Mexico and he tweeted, "I'm seeing so many new colors in New Mexico," and then he puts hashtag electric tan.
When I went to Arizona, and within 30 minutes, I met a dude named Dante who sold turquoise jewelry out of a Dodge Challenger. That was minute 29. My time in Arizona.
Don't you love when some places are just like, we are the stereotype of what this is?
Yeah, hi, we're what you thought.
How do you name a child Dante? It's like naming a girl Brittany and expecting her to be the CEO. It's
Yeah,
like,
if
no.
you name anything Dante that isn't your fucking, like rogue in an RPG, you should have it taken away from you.
Yeah.
All right? Not a cat, not a dog. I would maybe make an exception for some kind of like, hunting bird, but other than that, it's just.
Like a falcon.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, bro.
Dante sounds like he could make assistant manager at Buffalo Wild Wings once he gets the DUI shit taken care of and nothing else in life.
There's a woman that comes on AM radio sometimes, and she does like this thing called like the name. She's like oh, the name lady, or you'll tell her name, and then she'll tell you things about you. I would love to do the name boys, where you give us your weird name, like with D'Artagnan, and then we just tell you like, okay, yeah, you're the only guy that knows the rules to roller derby.
Oh, I like that.
That would be
like
really
that.
fun.
All right, well, we just gave you guys a lot of homework and the longest segment intro ever. Let's play number 1, Generation 5 Pokemon or City in New Mexico, Cloudcroft.
Shit.
Yeah, guys.
Oh, this is gonna be hard.
This name,
Cloudcroft sounds like a German new wave band.
dude, I got Cloudcroft tickets. It was just a bunch of screensavers, and they pressed play on a tape recorder.
99 cumulonimbus crowds.
Yeah, I remember the most old man thing I've ever heard is my 8th grade math teacher. He was like, yeah, my wife wants to go see Depeche Mode. And he's like, what do they do? Just press play on the tape recorder? And I was like, this is 2006, sir. All right.
Damn, man. I think Cloudcroft, it sounds like Japanese gibberish, like when they named Donkey Kong thinking it meant like Crazy Kong. I think that sounds like they thought it meant something in Japanese, so I'm going to say Pokemon.
I am going to agree with Joe on this. I'm going to say Pokemon.
That is a city in New Mexico with a population of 684 people.
Oh, shit. That is not a city. That is, at best, a village.
By the way, we need to book a gig there immediately.
Yeah.
We should just do a Towns We've Shit on tour.
Oh, I would absolutely love that. Yeah.
Mean Boys Roast Your Village.
Live from the Newark County landfill.
Well, Doug Stan would do a thing called the Shit Town Tour, and I would love to do the Mean Boys Shit Town
that
Tour
would be
someday,
fun.
where we just go to the armpits of the world. I had a gig where it was pitched to me. It ended up getting canceled, but it was like, yeah, the bar's pretty loud, but afterwards the locals will take you out to the hot springs, and I was like, all right, well, I don't care if
awesome.
I don't care if I have to pay to do that.
You
Like,
could do a set in Eureka! Because that's where the Coogan Festival is.
Durant. Is Durant a Pokemon or a city in New Mexico?
Hang on, I think
I'm not going away.
well, hang on, I'll handle this now. Rudy, we done told you stay in your room. Order in the court, cauliflower Carl has the floor.
The worst part of Rhubarb Rudy and Rutabaga Roger are like the fucking arms race in the Cold War. It's like we invented the H-bomb, and then the only way you have to counter it is with another one, and then it's just a more dangerous, terrible world.
Well, now I don't care about your big city hoo-ha you're throwing around here.
Yeah, it's mutually assured Connor's fucking blood pressure.
All right, goodbye.
So courteous, Rutabaga Roger.
Hey, I'm back. What's going on? What's the fucking thing?
Well, that's such a strange revolving door of monsters we have in this Echo Park kitchen.
They all sound vaguely familiar.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a mystery to me. Durant, is that a city in New Mexico or a Generation
That's
5
town.
Pokemon?
Durant sounds like some weird, like, Japanese fruit that smells like butts. Like,
Like a persimmon.
yeah.
It's like it tastes sweet, but it tastes like wood. You will not shit it well.
Persimmon is for sure the name of a barista you had a tryst with, Joe.
Oh, that's way too femmy for me.
Persimmon.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's black.
That looks like, remember we're talking about Handsome Stalin? It seems like Handsome Stalin's name would be Persimmon, And he would play like the mandolin in a fucking folk
It
band.
means like man of flowers. No, steel. That's what it's got to be.
Yeah, Durant's is like a Korean grocery store like pickup where you're like, is this a chili pepper or some kind of strawberry?
It's like a kumquat with spikes on it or something.
I'm going to say town in New Mexico.
I'm going to say Pokemon.
It is a Pokemon that looks like a metal ant. Thank you for the description.
It's a durable ant.
Go fuck
Durable,
yourself.
yeah. How do you like that? The next one, Girales.
That's town. Girales. It's a town or like a off-brand. That's like the RC Cola of Mexico.
Are we sure it's Jorales and not Jorales?
Like,
It is Jorales.
Why'd
I
you
was
get
just saying.
Jorales instead of Jalisco? You cheap.
Okay, yeah, it's a town in New Mexico.
All right. Well, yeah, I was trying to make it more hard. That's population 2475.
Nice.
Good living, Jorales.
All right. Crocorock.
That's a Pokemon.
That's a great Elton John song.
Not a Croco Rock.
Crocking and rocking to
I
the.
ran out of Master Balls.
Crocorock
to
is a
the gym.
Pokemon. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a Pokemon. It looks like a bipedal pissy crocodile. He writes
I
in
love
his
that you know.
description.
When did you learn
He is
bipedal?
Oh, he wrote it. I know some words, Joseph.
I know, because you... All right.
Because you were about to.
Because we taught you them.
Oh my god, I do not like the fact that you guys are like doing this like antagonistic fucking the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plains type thing with my vocabulary.
Would you rather say that you have a poor vocabulary or get called a greasy biomass every week? I think you've got...
Yeah,
I think you drew
you're
the long...
fine.
I think you drew the long straw.
I think
You're fucking fine.
I think I have like an above average vocabulary.
Well,
I think that's
I don't
fair.
give a hot fuck.
I'm sorry, I don't read the fucking Defense Against the Dark Arts handbook every morning and come up with some weird 50s glossary that no one's used since the goddamn FDR administration.
I'm currently reading a Gore Vidal book on the Founding Fathers, which you would really enjoy.
I would love to hear about that after we're done fighting.
Okay, then.
Do that thing.
I love you, too.
After I'm done with my Gerald Ford book. All right, Mosquero.
Mosquero.
That's like a drag queen that would get eliminated on episode 2. Mosquero, just go away. You are
I am not an actress. I'm not funny.
I think isn't Mosquero?
I
that's
am mildly attractive,
Yeah, no.
and I have a lot of opinions.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I got to shoot this riff in the foot so I don't have to listen to it.
But it's so much fun.
No, I'm kidding. Go ahead and go
you
on
would
with
love
your
Drag Race.
I know I would.
You truly would enjoy
But
it.
you guys are ignoring the fact that Mosquero is what cholos wear on their eyes.
I'm going to say...
cholas. God damn it.
It wouldn't have been better. Mosquero, I'm going to say Pokemon.
That is a city in New Mexico, population 93, Spanish for flycatcher.
93.
Dude, I remember they used to have these little tiny towns in South Dakota, and they would look at my town, like, of 25,000 people, as, like, the big city. Like, I'm a city kid in South Dakota, you know.
New Mexico's got Mexicans. 93. What is that, like 4 houses?
Oh, Gary.
Waggity-schmaggity-doo.
I did a show in Ashland, Montana, and I remember I got there, and I was just like, where the fuck are the people going to come from? But they just,
Yeah.
like, wandered in through the fog. It was terrifying.
Welcome to buttfuck nowhere. Population you, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, the internet, we didn't have an Ethernet cable and a phone card, so that was right out.
Oh, my God.
You're going to put the mic there for the kid. Where are they going to put the spittoon?
Yeah, our phones didn't work. We had to use a map to navigate, and we go, like look at this map at the gas station, and we start driving on this dirt road, and we get like 20 miles into this dirt road, and then a guy in a horse drives past, and we pull over, and we're like, "Hey, sir, does this go to the 93 East or whatever?" And he was just like, "Yeah, there's a dirt road for another 100 miles. Your little car's gonna be in bad shape."
Yeah.
Driving my Honda Fit.
Oh, my God. Sometimes I get jealous of your life as, like, a fabulous touring comedian. Then I hear these stories. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I'm good.
Oh, it's fabulous. Refers only to my eyebrows.
Driving your Honda.
My name is Fabulous, and I do not trust mascara.
She is not going to be my team captain, I tell you that.
Oh, that is the best queen in cleaning supply. Nambe. What is Nambe?
Dicks out for Nambe. All right. Dicks out for Harambe.
I'm going to say Pokemon.
I'm not done yet.
Why?
I'm going to say Pokemon as well.
That is a city in New Mexico. Population 1,818.
Heck of a deal.
A pueblo. They once made beautiful Mexican kitchenware, but they sold the name, and now Nambe ware is made in China and India. Don't know what that means.
Get the fuck out. What?
Yeah.
I do like when people include the etymology as though it matters at all. We
Yeah, yeah.
are just going to make drag queen riffs.
They make weird Pueblo Indian shit in fucking India and China?
I guess,
God,
yeah.
NAFTA really did jizz in all our faces. Anyway.
I just watched a man's Trump switch flip.
Yeah, Joe, that was the most Joe Dodge sentence I've ever heard in my life. NAFTA
NAFTA really blew a hot load in our mouths.
Oh yeah, God, we've got
Boys, we don't change the middle class in this country. We're going to be leaking cum all over our chairs. Thank you.
Yeah, this is your stump speech. We've been bottoming for free trade since the 90s, people.
America tops the earth. Thunderous applause.
Oh, my God. Make America gape again.
Another one of my China friends was telling me that she was watching this porn where she said the worst porn she ever saw was one where they had like one of those butt speculums, where they like widen the butt, and then she said no dicks involved. They just put cereal in and then milk and then ate the cereal.
I've seen it.
And my thing was like, wouldn't you put the milk in first? They put the Cheerios.
Clouds of white. Sorry.
Shit crumbs all over my balanced breakfast. But like, if you're going to put cereal in a gaping butthole, I feel like you start with the Cheerios and then work your way towards. And you start with milk and then
Can you
put the
imagine
Cheerios
if it was
in.
Captain Crunch? You just get anal fissures from the cutting.
That's true. It stays crunchy even in milk.
But dude, you'd get like a weird nicotine gum scraping like sugar contact high. Like I imagine
Like when somebody like fucking spoons they like blow up your butt.
Oh yeah, like no, that's like a local news story waiting to happen. Like children engaging in a new candy phenomenon called butt skittling. Like.
What fresh hell is this?
It's called corn popping, and it's sweeping the nation.
Oh yeah, well, you remember butt chugging when that was like the big thing that housewives were worried about.
I just watched Steve-O do that on YouTube. Right
Oh really?
before I came here. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing was that the like look. Oh yeah, that's stupid. The way you do it is you put Everclear on a tampon and then put it up and then pull it out with a string. But I just want to see that tampon string break and that guy get fucking alcohol poisoning while his buddy tries to dig a wad of cotton out of his bro ass. Like it doesn't that sound like the greatest fucking?
It sure does.
All right, Buldore.
Buldore.
Oh, that's town.
I'm gonna say it's hard to say without seeing them written down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boldore.
Like,
I wasn't gonna
they
answer.
closed down the Walmart. You got to drive to Buldore for propane. That's a town.
I'm gonna say Pokemon.
That is a Pokemon. Looks like a geometric rock tripod with golden eyes.
I think it's telling that all the town names are also rock Pokemon.
Yeah.
There's no fighting in here.
Certainly no
No
water.
sky. Yeah. No.
There's no sky.
There's no sky to look up to and be hopeful.
Sorry, New Mexico, you got your air privileges revoked.
I believe Krokorok can learn close combat, which is a fighting. So, sorry. Anyway, forgot that I was cooler than you guys.
Actually.
All right, guys. The Dino Rabbit format of Yu-Gi-Oh! You would banish
my
rescue.
God.
All right, Willard. Final question. Willard.
That better be a town.
Yeah, that's a
Because that
town.
seems like they're getting real lazy. They're like, fucking Geoball and Rockmon. I don't know, Dave. Fucking Dave.
Like I love the Destiny
Will-
scene in Pokemon where everyone gets your starter Pokemon that's going to be the best friend for your rest of your life.
Willard.
You get a Charmander. Like, oh, dude, you get a Totodile. Like, all right, and for you, Joe, you get Willard.
Willard, his type is
Hi, I'm Willard. Can I be your Pokemon?
Yeah, just the old guy with a fucking pencil thin, like wispy mustache. comes out.
Yes, we'll have so many adventures.
You got Willard. His type is accounts receivable. I'm good at collating.
He's weak to social interactions.
My boss says I can't eat granola bars in the cubicle anymore, but I'm a naughty boy.
You don't evolve him with a Thunderstone. You just put a stapler on his head, and then he gets bigger and sadder.
He's a 401k as a Thunderstone.
Mondays, am I right? I'm a bit of a jokester.
Oh, I hate Willard. I hate him very much.
We'll strap in because he's a part of this family now.
He's locked
what
in.
Keith is doing with his face to make this voice is truly unpleasant
really
to the
is.
listener.
It feels bad.
It's difficult to be in the room when that's going on.
All right.
Well, Willard's a town. God.
Remember this next time you try to come.
There's already so many things I got.
Willard is. It's got to be a Pokemon. I don't feel like they would have included it if it weren't a Pokemon.
Well, okay, quick sidebar. What I was saying about the asshole cereal, I realized that those butt speculums are just like the Clockwork Orange Ludovosio treatment, but for your ass.
Hey, I was going to jump in here. I think it's probably just a
term.
speculum. I don't think it's a different thing.
Oh, I don't know what the word for it is.
It's for sure not butt speculum.
Well, it's one of those things where, like, it looks like a eyelash curler,
Like a T-square.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What are you using to keep your butthole open, Joe? God, what kind of shop class operation do you got going on in there?
Crank.
it's literally wood shop.
All right, well, it's a town with 253 people, and we've got some serious personal questions to figure out, and after that, we'll be right back.
They all here?
I'll accept the Cat in the Hat.
Well, I'm going anyway. Let me have your attention, please. My name is the Lorax. I speak for the leads. You talking about what? A sail you can't land? Some broad won't let you put your green eggs in her ham? Does that shit matter? I say to you, no, sirs. Put that coffee down. Coffee's for closers. Listen up close and listen up quick. Your sales are pathetic. They make me sick. Hear me, I say, like Horton hears who's. Believe me, pal, I am not fucking with you. I'm here on a mission of worry and mercy. A mission assigned by both Mitchell and Murray. Levine, they are worried, both Murray and Mitch. You call yourself a salesman, you son of a bitch?
What's your name again?
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue. What's my name? My name is Fuck You. You came to work in a Hyundai, Levine. I took a Wubulous flying machine with gizmos and gadgets and lots of propellers. You ain't shit to me unless you're the best seller. Nothing matters except being on top. You're a good father? Fuck you! Let your kids hop on pop. Go home and tell your wife all your woes, or sit down, shut up, and fucking close. We've just changed the rules of this month's competition. First prize is a thing for which you've all been wishing. A genuine, bona fide Cadillac car. Oh, the places you'll go wide and far. Second prize is a wonderful thing. Ting tozzlers and bing bozzlers with bells you can ring. If you sell less than that, I think you should know. Third prize is you're fired, so go, dog, go. You want to keep your fucking job? Then repeat after me, you cocksucking slobs. A is for always. B is for B. C is for closing. Easy, you see. You'll never forget it. I wrote it in chalk. Interested? I hope so, 'cause it's fuck or walk. Always be closing in a box with a fox while wearing socks on a train, on a plane, in the rain or off in Spain. These leads are worth millions. It's true, we've price tagged it. So I ask, do you hear me, you fucking faggots? Always be closing the fucking leads. The fucking leads to sell the fucking thneeds. 'Cause fucking thneeds are what everyone needs. Their name on the line is what I must read.
The thneeds are weak.
The thneeds are weak? The fucking thneeds are weak? You're weak. You better start now. Start jumping these hurdles. Start stacking up sales like you're Yertle the Turtle. Otherwise, all you sneeches and whoos will be on the corner just shining my shoes. And when snow starts to fall and the weather gets frosty, you'll have no more dollars from the job that you losty. No presents or toys for little girls and scamps. You can't buy roast beef with fucking food stamps. And you'll look at your daughter, sweet Cindy Lou Who, and you'll tell her it wasn't the Grinch that stole Christmas. It was you.
Butterman, 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 Buttermighty good man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mean Boys Podcast returns with our final and favorite segment, another fan-submitted round of Which of the Following.
Yay!
Huzzah.
Yippee. This week comes to us again from Callie Velasquez. Thank you, Callie.
Thank you, Callie.
I'm going
he's
to thank Callie. Am I right, guys?
You sure aren't. You were incorrect.
What? No, I thought that... everybody loved
I mean,
it.
you were right.
Hang on, wait, do it again.
I'm going to thank Callie.
Nah, see, it's still bad. It's still really bad.
Should I do it a third time?
Yeah, like one more time.
All right, yeah. Okay, I'm going to thank Callie.
Shut up.
Oh, no, I thought it was funny, but then I remembered I was just thinking about Joe's joke from earlier.
Oh, damn. Well, all right.
Which of the following?
One too many fat jokes.
This is really rough, guys.
Revenge?
That's rough, I tell you.
Man. Well, I guess you guys are going to have fun editing the podcast this week. This week's game.
Rutabaga Rogers coming to town to take some guilt trip, but that's illegal around these parts.
Haven't I suffered enough?
I sentence you to 20 more minutes of just affably finish this show.
He could pick rutabagas. That's fun. And
That's enough out of you, Rutabaga, your cell.
I feel like Keith in every three-way he's ever been involved with right now.
Awesome. This isn't Kate. This is Rutabaga Roger or whoever.
what's the which of the
I just heard
following
good things.
I'm
category?
just enjoying it, but I don't have a place in it.
It'll work.
Not so much, just more geometrically than anything. Which of the following is not a real Old English or Scottish ballad?
Awesome.
Fuck you.
Awesome.
All right. A, round one, which of the following is not a blah, 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 blah. A, Brown Robin's Confession. B, the famous flower of serving men. C.
Okay, hang on. That is the Ballad of Joe Dodge.
Well, I mean, the aspiring famous flower of serving men.
The mid-level flower.
The working feature flower of serving men.
The house MC of serving men.
There it is.
Continue.
He did a hot 20 on the plains of...
Oh, that was a passable 20, I think it's... Oh, you like a decent
denizens of
counterfeit. You got a passable 20, but that's about it.
He did 20 minutes in front of that fan on the plains. They stared at him with contempt.
What steal they bought? The chicken strips.
And the souvenir glass of old. When me and Keith were first starting doing stand-up, we with the people that would come to see shows at the Improv, we'd always call them souvenir glass people because they would just walk out so stoked with their souvenir glass, and we're just like, oh, look, these SGPs. Bunch of fucking elitist cunts.
Now Connor calls them fans.
Yeah. And wife.
I'll have you guys know, I just got dumped 2 weeks ago, so thank you very much.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. It's all good. But
Tom heals all wounds.
did you say Tom heals all wounds? Because that is correct.
Everyone wants me to heal stuff.
Go listen to the bonus episode where we are all sad, and then Tom showed up with a broken car horn and tell me that he is not the archangel of cheer.
That was one of the funniest things. Anyway.
C, riddles wisely expounded. Or D, the thrifty Aberdeen bride.
Well, that's my hometown.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like my mother.
Not the Kurt Cobain Aberdeen, the shitty Aberdeen.
Yeah.
Is your mother thrifty?
I think the Kurt Cobain Aberdeen is pretty shitty.
I don't know what kind of bustling metropolis you think Aberdeen, Washington is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know. She seems like she'd treat herself. She sure treated herself to a swell son. I'll tell you that right now. That was a big
How
investment.
can we get it off this? What was the first one again?
I like this guy.
No.
That's right, it's your old pal Willard.
We're not doing. Can't.
It's so uncomfortable.
I'm
everyone's favorite.
I'm just gonna go drink antifreeze and devise an equally positive, disgusting character, and then we could just stop doing this podcast because it'll just turn into the world clouds up with dust, nuclear war, positivity.
What was the first one, Connor?
Brown Robin's confession,
Oh, that's like
which I think is that she actually still has a dick. Anyway,
No, that's Yellow Robin's
Oh,
Bam, bam.
she's more tan than anything.
I'm gonna say Brown Robin's confession.
Gary,
I'm gonna say the flower one.
the fake one is the thrifty Aberdeen bride.
Oh, okay. God, this is an ultra fan. This is like one of those. Like,
He may have even written that as a nod to Joe's
maybe
origin
I
story.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
He also might be a woman. We never really clarified that.
All right, number 2, A, the Vicar of Chino. No, I'm just fucking around.
The Archduke of Long Beach.
Funny you should say A, the Duke of Athel's nurse.
All right.
B, the Vicar of Grope Cunty Lane.
Sorry. Grope Cunty?
Yeah. C,
That's what fucking Scottish Trump does. That's on my heraldry.
C, Hindhorn. Or D, Johnny Cock.
I'm going to say Grove Cunty Lane, and I'm going to be very, very pleasantly surprised if that's true.
Johnny Cock is the star of a very erotic version of Short Circuit.
No, Johnny Cock seems if they made like a Downton Abbey porno, it would be called Johnny Cock. Or something. I
I'm
don't
going to
know.
say Grope Cunty.
It is the Vicar of Grove Cunty Lane. That is that is not quite the best.
Yeah, that's like an elephant hiding behind it, like a.
I mean, Johnny Cock's pretty rough.
Yeah, but it's no Grope Cunty Lane.
Well, I thought it was maybe Grope County, and it's just like a weird pronunciation.
I should have just changed it to Grope County to make it more believable.
Grove Cunty.
Grope Cunty.
Grope Cunty Lane.
They do say
Number 3, which of the following is not an old English or Scottish ballad?
Oh, good, he's getting in on it.
I don't even... I'm taking my ball and going home. All right, this is recording on my fucking copy of Stolen Audacity. Okay, you guys can all go fuck right off. I lost the game. A, Alison Gross. B, Faust Fudridge.
What?
C, the gay goshawk. Or D, a North Sea repartee.
Look how I fly.
Faust Fudrig sounds like a guy I regret not hitting on.
Faust Fudridge.
The one who got away.
He used the whole leg, right?
He worked at, what was the name of that bar in Montana that we decided was where the gay people fucked?
Oh, Dan Slammeries?
Yeah, Dance Slammers.
You know, I was
Old Faust Fudridge at Dance Slammers.
Faust Fudridge reminded me this time I was at the Eagle, and there was this guy there who had to have been in like his mid-50s, and he looked like Mike from Breaking Bad, but a little fatter. And I remember he took out his phone to text, and this is in a leather bar, mind you, with people just blowing each other willy-nilly. He took out his phone to text, and he put on his reading glasses to like send the text, and I'm like, to this day, I'm like, God, I wish I would have fucked him.
Yeah, that's a Joe Dash home run. Is disdain for technology,
Disdain for
gettable physique,
Yeah.
and stern face.
Oh yeah.
I love your story about the guy, the one that got away started with, he's like that old man from TV, but fatter. I'm going to say Goshawk.
You know that grizzled, joyless man? I'm gonna say Goss.
The grizzled joyless man is the four. The fake one is the North Sea repartee.
Oh, okay. That's a little too festive.
We got to listen to the gay Goshawk because that is a story that was that was a song that was written 400 years of premonition.
A warning to the future.
That's Joe and Tom's podcast when we separate.
Number 4, which is always in a real old English or Scottish ballad. A. Peter Willie's Chant. B. The Grey Cock. C. The Wee Wee Man. Or D. Dicko the Cow.
Oh, the Grey Cock is where you met that guy, right?
Dicko the cow. It's like that sounds like a really lazy, like, tall tale.
Dicko the
it's
Cow
Dick.
sounds like something you guys would call my mom. Like,
It's Dick O the Cow.
okay.
Oh, no, that's Tom's clowning persona that he did at birthday parties. as a
Damn,
sidekick.
Dicko the Clown.
Oh, the cow.
Oh, I don't know, Buffa.
I couldn't afford one of the clown costumes.
Moo. Kids like cows. You like milk? Drink it.
They can pin the tail on me or whatever.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of feeling back there. It's fine.
Yeah. Why y'all crying? Can you run me through the options just quickly?
I kept the bell on me.
Ring, ring, ring-a-ling.
Now people know when I'm coming.
Peter Willie's... You know when he's coming because he's got the
Literally.
jets, all right? You hear it. That's how you know Tom's about to come, all right?
Oh,
Boy's got jets. By the way, I pulled out my phone to drunk dial Tom the other night, and my friends were astonished that he actually does have the airplane emoji next to his name in my contacts. Completely mandatory. I'm trying to get him to put it in his Twitter bio. A. Peter Willie's Chant. B. The Grey Cock. C. The Wee Wee Man. Or D. Dick O the Cow.
I'm going to say Dicko the cow.
I'm going to say Peter Willie's Chant.
Peter Willie's Chant.
Oh,
The fake one.
okay.
The final question, all real or all fake, Old English or Scottish ballads. A. The Jew's Daughter.
Whoa.
Okay, all right.
B. Dives and Lazarus. C. Rob Roy. Or D. The Ballad of Chevy Chase.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm going to say real.
I'm going to say fake. And I think you tipped your hand with the Jew thing right out of the gate. Got to hide that in the middle.
Those are all real.
Really?
Rob Roy is real. I
The
know for
Jew's
sure.
daughter.
Well, yeah, this is a bit of an all real or all fake blunder. You got to put the craziest ones at the end, and Rob Roy is too realistic sounding. That kind of tips it off. Yeah, Cornelius Crane Chase was the given nickname of Chevy after this ballad. Okay, so
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty interesting.
how do you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank
the
you.
Jew's daughter. Her hair gets frizzy in the humidity.
I just know what songs I want to work out to now. Basically, is what I've learned from this. That was what you're following this week.
Daddy, they conquered our clan. Daddy, they burned down our barley fields.
What are you going to do about it?
I'm going to fuck Longshank's son.
I'm going to fuck so many Moors. Just more Moors.
Oh my
They
god,
didn't.
just a fucking twat teaming with Pete. All right, let's
Her
open up.
twat is nice and loamy.
This got a little salty for me.
I'm trying to do something with pubes and famine walls, but it's not coming. And it's also the wrong country.
Yes, that's what's wrong with
The
that.
show is so smart, so dumb.
Yeah, it's a smart show for people with dumb taste. That might be how I started to
This
explain
show is like you threw a brick through a stained glass window and you're just throwing puppies on the shards. So like it's something beautiful, something beautiful to a nonsense, terrible purpose.
the sneak preview of the Mean Boys' first art house film. Let's open up the mailbag. You've got mean. This week we asked people to send us the would you rather scenario. So at Fanny Crapcenter writes, would you rather be super handsome or super funny? Parentheses, you can only be one, unlike you are now.
Oh,
Aw.
correction, Fanny. We can do more than one.
All right, well, that's the show for this week. Follow Joe to the car and kill him.
I don't know. I'm living with super funny as opposed to super handsome. It's
Yeah.
working out pretty well so far.
Yeah, I'm going to go super funny.
No, you can't. You can lose handsome. Handsome can go away. Funny's forever.
Yeah, funny can get you paid, and then money makes you handsome.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah. Would you rather masturbate with your mother's underwear or your father's Vaseline?
Well, that's just. I mean, you're not going to buy two things of Vaseline. Like, what are you, the fucking?
I don't
Pope?
think my dad jerks off anymore, so I'm going to say his Vaseline because that's just going on his crusty heels.
Yeah, but I think
Just jerking off
think-
with Vaseline sounds so gross to me. Though.
Yeah, that sounds pretty gross, but I mean, my mom's panties, that's a whole layer of psychological.
But like, you don't got to think about whose panties they are.
Yeah, Keith, you of all people should be opposed to using your mother's panties for this.
Well, yeah, they're gross, but like your mom seems clean.
Because to get your mom's panties, you need the whole fucking ET like swap fucking like plastic house apparatus and like some pair of like titanium tongs.
What, mine? No, they're always just dripping off the side of like Oscar the Grouch's trash can.
How do you have to grab Keith's mom's panties like a fucking astronaut, like repairing the outside of the shuttle?
That's what the movie Gravity was about.
Can someone please mash up them looking at the monument on the moon in 2001: A Space Odyssey, but it's just a dirty underwear?
I tried to go through Mayor Keith's mom's panties, but I underwent explosive decompression.
I'll go with
From
that.
the snitch germ.
Oh, Andrew Space Clay. I'm gonna say that
There's a
Vaseline
baby
one.
in a bubble or whatever.
How is it not asteroid dice clay?
And a black
That's
thing.
way better.
Oh, there's a black thing coming out of the moon. When's its food stamps coming?
Da, da, da.
This is sophomoric.
All right, this one's from my girlfriend. Writes at Taylor Stigner. Watch all of Gossip Girl or be sober for 3 months.
Well, sober's just fine.
Yeah, that's kind of a moot one for old
kinda.
Joe.
Yeah.
I'll go. How many seasons of Gossip Girl are there?
Too many, I think.
I don't know. I feel like
I'm not. None of us are particularly drug.
Yeah, we're
dependent.
lame as fuck. So loophole.
Yeah, dude, we write Glengarry Glen Ross parodies. What makes you think we're out here getting trashed?
Man, we're achieving shit.
Yeah, so I'll take some.
As
I'll
long
take
as I
variety,
can-
but I might watch an episode of fucking Gossip Girl anyway just to see what the hullabaloo is about.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as I can watch Gossip Girl with my friends, I mean, I think it sounds.
Oh, I'll be there.
Would you rather? All right, this is clearly a question for me. Would you rather eat Jello out of Keith's folds or Joe's ass?
Go on.
That is Joe's ass by a wide
Oh
margin.
man,
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's just.
Oh, this is
Here's the
poop
thing.
in there, guy.
this is gonna blow up on you, McSpadden.
The fact that you think that Joe's his asshole is not just like a very clean. I don't know what.
Bro, it only gets so clean.
Yeah, man.
Well, here's the thing: is
Even Joe thinks you're making the wrong move
Yeah,
here.
dude, you're a fool.
I guess you do eat a lot of lentils. All right, I may rethink this. Good. Can Keith shout? But I'm thinking about the folds, and so much of it is going to crumble out, and I'm just going
Yeah,
to.
so you don't have to eat as much.
Well, no, I'm going to have to eat. I'm going to have to lick it out of the different folds, the subfolds.
First of all, there's not that many. I'm not that kind of fat guy. I'm just like I have like one fold.
Yeah.
Keith is a very handsome boy, and I don't care for all the hate speech.
I get it. I'm foldy and I fuck. Like I'm fine. I'm
You've
comfortable
got
in
more
my
of, like,
physicality. Eat out of my body, you fucking faggot.
God, you would just
You don't have folds. You just have like a fault line.
eat out of my body, you faggot.
The San Andreas
Oh
fucking
God, yeah.
belt.
Eating Jello out of Keith, it'd be like having a vision of what's going to happen to California. It's like, oh, I've seen the end.
All right. Well, maybe I just feel like I owe Joe one. All right. Is
There
that
you
so?
go.
Is that
Well,
so?
that's fair, but not with Jello.
You're going to poke your eyes out on my fucking gluteal sharp bones.
Your butt is just knives.
Yeah.
Oh my
When
god.
guys when guys fuck me, they look like they have Suicide Girl star tattoos on their pussy just because from the stabbing.
All right. I will.
How's
go out of Keith's
chemotherapy,
folds.
Mom?
Would you rather have sex with Ayn Rand or Virginia Woolf?
Oh.
Writes at Shawnee Delirious. God damn it! Our
I don't know
fucking-
what either of them look like, so I couldn't say.
Well, Anne
the-
fucking hideous. She's exactly as ugly as her spirit.
Well, isn't she still alive?
No.
Ayn Rand?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh.
She died in like 2000.
I'm looking them both up.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on. Would you rather fight? This is a classic question: 1 horse-sized duck or 10 duck-sized horses?
10 duck-sized horses.
10 duck-sized horses.
We have to fuck them?
Fight them.
Okay.
Okay, but hang on.
yeah,
New
but
game.
new.
One duck-sized horse or 10 duck-sized horses?
I'm fucking the horse-sized duck.
I'm looking at Ayn Rand.
Yeah,
and
I'm
it
gonna
is
say
bad
that.
news.
Wait, let me see.
I'm going to go with horse-sized duck. Fucking horses are mean.
Ooh.
You know what she looks like? She looks like, you know that girl on Mad Men who was like kind of hot but also kind of fucked up
Peggy?
looking?
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks like that, but just like she really doubled down on fucked up looking.
Oh, she really does.
That might be the broiest thing I've ever said. It's
Yeah, she looks like a grown-up scary movie twin.
Yeah, Virginia Woolf. Oh, Virginia Woolf is kind of banging.
Let me see.
That's a drunk. Okay, banging is a strong term, but actually, I'm kind of leaning towards Ayn Rand just on she has some character to her.
Oh, no, but dude, the fucking sunken cheekbones, she's got that weird, like, bird face.
She looks like she'd be, like, hot in, like, the 1700s. You know, like, because there's just no... Like,
yeah, no, I'm going Ayn Rand, because I feel like Ayn Rand fucks like a beast.
Well, it's also just like everyone says that, like, Dolly Madison was super hot, and then you see a painting, and you're like, oh, okay, we've come a long way. All right, moving on. Would you rather have your mom walking on you masturbating or walking on your mom masturbating?
Ooh.
Keith. Not the correct sound. Ooh.
Oh, that wasn't cute.
Well, I think we've all had our parents walking on us masturbating, and it's, you know, it's fucking doable.
I don't think I've ever gotten caught.
It's, you know, it's...
Really? Well, I'm an only child, so
it's dealable.
I mean, this is one of my first bits.
I did did accidentally see my mom's sex tape once, though.
Oh, my.
Oh,
I told
yeah.
you that story.
Oh,
Yeah,
what Disney movie case was this tape in? That
It
got
was a
just left in?
computer situation, and I accidentally... I was like, what's going on in here? And then I accidentally hit play, and then I was like, I sure wish you'd pause now, and that was when the computer decided to freeze, so I just had to kind of leave the room.
Dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keith, you're like a gritty reboot of an American Pie movie.
Yeah, so I guess have my mom catch me jerking off just so I can complete the tragedy fucking deck.
I
Just so you can bring back the Antichrist and...
I pictured an actual tape in your scenario.
Oh, we couldn't afford that kind of technology.
Yeah, I go mom walk on me, jerk off on the...
Yeah.
All right, would you rather 5150 Tom Goss or have Tom teach you Spanish?
Tom teaches me Spanish more than anything in the world.
Oh, yeah,
my headphones
I would pay good money for that.
It's
That sounds fantastic.
when they do time, it's like the hours of people. What?
Donde es the thing?
Would you rather know the exact date you'll die but don't know how, or know how you'll die but no date?
Oh, my God.
That's a brutal question. See, I feel like how. I don't want to know the fucking time, you know?
No,
I feel like I'd want to know how.
I'd rather know method. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because like date, it's just going to be it's only going to turn into like a weird, like, you know, fucking asymptote of debauchery.
Yeah. This reminded me. We watched the Final Destination movie, the first one, at a Halloween party the other day, and I realized all those the plot of all those movies could be described as some people didn't die and then they did.
Would you rather be mute or speak every single word you have ever thought out loud?
We're not that far off. On this
Yeah, I mean,
plot.
what are we holding back?
There's not a lot of... Yeah, I'm pretty much like strip mined my fucking subconscious for this podcast. I'm not really terrified about...
We live in the mouth of men.
Well, yeah, around week 6, we're like, I don't know if we can do this every week, and here it is, week 38.
Christ, that up like we.
And it's just like, oh, okay, it wasn't that it wasn't there, it's just that you had to mine deeper.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see how that one.
Would you rather have eternally sticky hands or eternally smelly breath?
How sticky?
Keith, which one would you not want to have?
I'm thinking like fly paper sticky, you know, like that where you're hanging up and it gets the bugs, like that sticky.
Okay, I heard that, by the way.
I know. I didn't feel good about it.
That's pretty funny. I'm gonna.
Yeah, the breath is tough because I mean, you could. It's hard to fuck with sticky hands. It's harder to fuck with smelly breath. I feel like
breath would be tough, but if you don't do the hands, and I'd probably go with hands because then you could just never touch anyone ever again and die of.
Well, I could also wear gloves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada
Yeah,
boom.
you can't wear mouth gloves.
Yeah, you can
I'll
do
go with sticky
You
hands.
can't wear mouth gloves.
Oh, no, I'm turning.
Thank
into
you, Tom. Yeah.
Oh God, he's haunting us.
At Milldog_79 writes, my favorite is, would you rather have a dick-sized nipple or a nipple-sized dick?
Dick-sized nipple, bro.
Yeah.
Just hilarious hanging nipples.
Yeah, big ol'-
That'd be the funniest thing. It bums me out that's not a real malady.
How
in the
big a
world.
dick?
Well, I mean,
Oh, just your standard dick.
just
Oh man, that's a big nipple.
standard issued government dick.
I was
that'd
hoping
be-
to loophole this.
I wish that'd be a thing. That'd be really good. Like in a world where micro penises exist, I wish dick nipples.
Like,
existed.
I had this thought the other day. Like, do we have to call it micro penis? That's the most brutal. Could we just call it like karate syndrome? Like, do we have to make it like such an outright bummer?
Dick Nipples is opening his competition for Dan Slammers.
I'm going dick nipples as
Yeah,
well.
Dick Nipples.
The other day I was thinking that, because I wanted to be a cartoonist when I was a kid, but I just can't draw for shit. The other day I was thinking if I could draw right now, I would draw a spider with dick legs, and they would make a cartoon of him making webs out of cum from his dick legs.
Fans?
Get on it.
This is the high satire that Joe dreams up. Like, I wish I could do a picture of Obama signing
Exactly.
NAFTA, but the pen is actually an eagle, and he just broke his foot. And but it's like, no, okay, well, what if dicks were part of animals, and then they used the cum to do like tasks?
So you get it. The comes like the other thing.
And finally, Funtic8 writes, would you rather have Tom Goss as president or be stuck in a foreign country with Tom Goss as your only translator?
Oh my god.
Oh, either one is rough.
That would be enraging.
Yeah, Tom as president, I don't know.
We're going to war with like the concept of socks.
Imagine Tom trying to guide you through an airport in English.
yeah, fuck.
Dad, I don't know. The loud, yelly, fucking
he's like-
wraparound Mexican said some stuff.
He's like at the other end of the terminal. Hey, Joe, I'm down here. Don't talk about bombs or nothing.
They're super not into it. I'm gonna go. Oh man, this is hard. This is the hardest one somehow.
Yeah, as I saved it for last. Oh fuck! Well, because I feel like Tom as a translator for sure gets you killed. Tom
Yeah.
as the president, like some.
But I feel like you can bail on Tom as a translator, like whereas you can't.
Oh no, you're stuck with him. That's in the. You're stuck with him. You gotta.
But
he's
like-
the only one that knows the language, and without that, you're.
But I think you can work around it. You know what I mean? Like you can just common sense him into asking the right questions. Mm-hmm. Whereas the president one, you really have no sway.
I'm going Tom as president because then I get to find out about aliens in like a very patchy explanation.
Yeah, but then some aliens.
Yeah, they're
first
jerks.
Contact will be
They don't like.
Tom.
Yeah, ooh, yeah. Well, that means they'll leave us alone for a while, and I feel like we need a couple more thousand years to develop.
I think I think that's fair.
I'm
I gotta
going
go President Tom.
I'm going translator.
Give me a TP blueprints or whatever.
TP Blueprints. That's the mailbag for this week. Do I have any plugs, gentlemen?
Yeah. Let me pull up.
For me, just watch the new episode of The Burn Booth with myself and Mr. Keith Carey that comes out on Halloween. We roasted some people at the Long Beach Zombie Fest, and it was a good time had by all. So go check that out.
October 25th, come to the 4-year anniversary of Warp Zone at the Virgil in Silver Lake, and then come to the Roast Battle and see me and Kim Congdon fighting it out. And we can actually announce this now. I will be filming the Screen Junkies roast of Harry Potter on Thursday, October 27th, as will Mr. Connor McSpadden.
And you tweet us your best guesses as who we're playing. How about
Yeah,
that?
I think you'll be able to figure it out. If you go to screenjunkies.com, check out the little link. They have tickets still available to see the live taping, so if you're in the area and you want to check it out, hit that up.
I had to do robe measurements.
On Tuesday, I will be on Historical Roast, roasting famous dictators. So, hey, right up our alley. Also on Wednesday, the 26th, I will be at the Long Beach Laugh Factory, and then later that night, I will be on Comedy Juice, the Hollywood Improv with Gerard Carmichael. So that should be fun.
Fantastic. All right, boys.
Fuck everything. God is dead.
Crazy.